Oh! 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 No! Oh, Kumas! No, no, no! Cliffhanger! I lost! Ah! Hey guys, how's it going? Too Lazy for Life here, back at you again with another episode of Season 2 of Sword Art Online. So we're on episode 11 now. Last episode, Sinon got saved by Kirito after she got bipped by that taser dart, by that, I don't know, stun gun, bullet, whatever you want to call it. And Death Gun was about to pop her in the head with that, you know, special Black Star Type 54 handgun and probably kill her in real life as well. But, you know, our main man, Kirito-kun, managed to come in to, you know, bail her out. And the two of them made a break for it to the desert. Sinon was being a pussy-ass whiny bitch, and she didn't pull the trigger when it mattered most to go take out that horse, that all-terrain vehicle, riding mechanical thingy, and, well, Death Gun commandeered it and made his life a whole lot easier chasing after them and potentially taking that one successful fatal shot to Sinon's forehead. So that's all on you, Sinon, for chickening out at that moment and not being able to pull the trigger finger. And the two of them eventually made it into the desert because Sinon did take a shot eventually that stopped Death Gun from chasing them. And yeah, in the desert they just hid in a cave, and Kirito worked his magic on Sinon just like he did with all the other girls. And now Sinon is slowly becoming yet another one of Kirito's waifus to add to his collection of his girly fan club. So we're going to now pick up where we left off with them in that cave. And we're going to see whether Sinon is now sucking him off, shall we? Let's go. How did you manage to leave that memory behind? I just forgot it. Forehead. I just forgot it. Mayasumi! What it means to be strong. Oh shit, he's here. I'm gonna have to replay that later. Oh, you look at them ass cheeks. You see? You see what I mean? Like her fucking outfit, there's just a back door, like there's not even a back door flap. The whole fucking back door's been cut out for her. Like that's either a convenience for you to take a shit in the game, which I don't see. Like that's probably not an in-game mechanic. Otherwise, that fucking uniform was deliberately. There's two of them? The second person infiltrates the target's room in real life and kills them. You wanted to continue living as a red player. Huh. So they killed so much in SAO that they can't stop killing now in real life. Great! That game has created an all sort of new problem for society. Do you live alone? Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! There's someone in her room right now? What? Oh, yes, that's it. Embrace her. Squeeze her harder. Why can't that be me? The heck is you? It's you. It's you. Oh, he's petting her. Oh, we're moving up in the world in the form of bases. He's petting her. And all I can do here is pet myself. Oh, he's petting her. Damn, those two are... You saved me, right, Kirito-kun? I can't suck your dick after this if I'm dead. Oh, just look how close they are together. How long has that thing been going? How long has that thing been there? It's a live stream camera! How long has that been there? I think I have four wives back at home sharpening their knives right now. That really doesn't bother me. Oh, so Sinon likes that kind of thing, huh? Ugh. Bullet of a phantom. Oh, man. Wow, we got quite a lot to talk about this episode for once. We got quite a lot to talk about. Let's start with Sinon's outfit, shall we? That I was trying to get an edge way, trying to get a words way in during that episode, but just couldn't because there was just too much happening on the screen and I just had to save it for the post-reaction discussion instead. Sinon's outfit, as I was saying, that back door, it's not even a back flap. It's just literally cut out. Same with her front. I said this previously in another episode's discussion. Her fucking outfit, okay, is like a fucking, a full body spandex lycra swimming like hydrodynamic suit like you'd see in those, you know, high school animes that you see all the fucking high school girls wear. Just that, you know, leave nothing to the imagination a full body swimsuit, except it's got a couple of very convenient holes cut out for it. Okay, not even flaps. It's not even a back flap and a front flap. It just leave out the flaps. Okay, let's just not even include flaps. Let's just cut a bunch of holes out of that swimsuit, just to make it super convenient for the user. But hey, it's a video game. It's not real life. If it was real life, sure. Okay, those holes would be pretty convenient for you to go use the toilet out in the wild whenever you need to. But in a video game, I'm pretty sure you don't need to go and use the toilet in the game itself. What freaking game is going to have an in-game feature, an in-game built mechanic to allow you to go take a virtual dump? I'm pretty sure GGO is not one of those games that is supposed to be a toilet simulator. So those two holes cut out for Sinon's outfit. The only other thing that they could be used for is to allow very easy access to both of those holes, the front door and the back door, okay? Because at least from what I know, from what I've seen so far with SAO, at least you can have virtual... You don't need to go to the toilet, but you can do the docking thing, all right, virtually. So it's got two very convenient docking holes in that suit, and it looks like Sinon's gonna need them, because they literally spent the whole time in that cave, you know, just solidifying, reinforcing, solidificating their love for each other in that cave. Oh man, their bond, their relationship was deepening so hard in that cave. Like eventually Kirito, man, went from having Sinon just lie on her lap to then suddenly full body embracing her, and then you saw at the very end he started petting her head. It's like, oh, he's just taming that wild animal, taming that girl real good. And now all she has to do is just take off those extremely too small for her size short hot pants to reveal that front and back door, and just allow Kirito to just start plowing. That's how I see it, as the thirsty, degenerate, loser, Kuma, incel, man-child weeb that I am. That's all I ever see in situations like that. It's just all about the plowing. That is the main primary objective. And man, let's talk about her Sinon's fucking hot pants, shall we? I was saying I had a very hard time trying to concentrate on those subtitles and concentrate on the voice acting, concentrate on anything that was going on the screen in the episode throughout like a good midsection of that episode, because all the fucking episode was doing was just panning across Sinon's fucking body and her like sexy pose as she was lying on the floor, and you know, doing the draw me like one of your French maid sort of poses, okay, lying there, you know, on the floor and lying next to Kirito and snuggling up to Kirito, and they were doing all of those freaking butt shots of us. Oh, there was butt shots from all different angles. It wasn't even just one angle. There was the top-down angle where Kirito saw both those separated butt cheeks on the top of her butt crack, and then there was like the looking up, panning up, like bottom up, top down camera angles. There was the side shots, there was the back shots, there was so many fucking different shots of Sinon's ass. All right, so I mean, like, you know, we've got Leafa with her massive milkers, we've got Asuna with her feet, and we've got now Sinon with her butt. So it seems like every girl has a special trait in which it seems like the animators, the studio knows what's up. Okay, they're men of culture. They know where the money's at. They know where the audience is at. They know where all the fucking simps are at that are gonna be watching this episode, and they're just milking all of them fan service shots for all they're worth. Let me tell you that. I was struggling that episode to try and pay attention to anything important, but I got quite a lot of it. Okay, even though it was really difficult for me to pay attention to those subs because my eyes were just going constantly just getting magnetized to Sinon's ass. I got a fair chunk. I think I got all of the general gist, the main points. It seems like Death Gun, okay, that's the second topic, the second main point of this episode that we're going to get onto. Death Gun actually is two people. So that's how he's been killing everybody in real life and in the game. These two people have been synchronizically orchestrating these murders in real life by I was thinking it was some kind of hacked weapon, some glitched weapon, and it was some masterminded plot by this in-game character Death Gun to kill these people in real life with some kind of sorcery. But no, it's just some scuffed production by two people where one person just plays the game and shoots somebody at a convenient time when the other person's breaking into their house, breaking and entering. At the right time, synchronistically with that shot in-game, they inject the victim with some kind of drug that stops their heart and they die. Or, well, not stops their heart, they inject a drug that causes a cardiac arrest. Man, that's quite something, huh? That's quite the pantomime of operations right there for those two guys. And I'm guessing they're both Laughing Coffin members. Like, I wouldn't understand why one would be the laughing... Like, they both have to be in on it. They both have to want to kill, right? So, unless one of them is Laughing Coffin and they hired some real-life, serial killer friend. Otherwise, I'm guessing they're both Laughing Coffin members that are currently out trying to continue their bloodthirst from SAO because it's now part of their lifestyle. They've spent, like, 2 years of their lives in that game killing people, and now when they come out, they're one of the lucky ones to have gotten out of the game and didn't get arrested and didn't get killed in the game by Kirito and all the other guys. They're now hungering for more blood, for more killings. It's now been ingrained in the very fibers of their being that the killing must continue. We can't live without killing. So now they're in this game trying to kill more people, and that's how they're doing it. 2 people for Death Gun, huh? I never thought about that. I never really considered, what other ways could Death Gun have been killing people other than just, blatantly, as was shown in the episode, just shoot them with the handgun and then they died, and maybe it's some kind of magical imagination voodoo, okay, that ended up killing them. I didn't actually think of it via some realistic practical means. Kirito figured that out by staring at the 2 buns on Sinon's rear. That's how he figured it out. Oh, Jesus Christ, this fucking show, man. It seems like the 2 of them are now going to face their fears, and they're going to go and confront Death Gun head on and take him out once and for all. Well, at least take out his character. What about the other guy that's currently in Sinon's room waiting for that opportunity to inject her with that drug? I mean, how the hell are they going to fucking deal with that after they kill the in-game Death Gun? Huh? Sinon's going to have to eventually wake up to find that there's a fucking serial killer in her house sitting right next to her on her bed, ready to fucking drug her up and kill her. Oh, and Kirito's like half a mile away in another hospital. I personally don't see how the fuck this is going to work. Looks like we're going to have to find out next episode, huh? Or maybe the episode after that. I don't know if they're going to be able to cover everything that I just talked about that I want to find out in one episode, next episode. But we're going to have to find out, all right? So, yeah, that's all of my thoughts, guys, for this episode of Season 2 of Sword Art Online. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction. If you have, and you haven't done so already, leave a like down below, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts as to... well, how SAO Season 2 has been so far for you watching my reactions, or how good has Season been so far for you? How good has Season 2 been so far for you when you watched it up until this point, when you watched it for the first time? And, what, let me know your thoughts about this Death Gun guy, okay? Like, what's he all about? And this 2 people act. And, did I get anything right or did I get anything wrong in my interpretation and analysis of what I just saw from this episode? Sinon's butt cheeks included, and her two front and back end conveniently cut out door flaps while you're at it. All right. So, yeah, also hit that subscribe button down below, guys. Join my network, join my community, join the Sloth Army. I'll very much appreciate it. And yeah, that's about it from me for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my reaction, and I'll see you all next time for episode 12 of Season 2 of Sword Art Online. Alright, until then, catch you later.